When I moved to Australia as a student, I knew zero people in this country, but I knew very early on that I wanted to do something with my life that I'll be proud of one day. I wanted to be my journey's own hero. Hey guys, my name is Neil. I'm a Sydney-based entrepreneur, and in this video, I wanted to give you 7 steps on how you can unlock the hero inside of you. You might have heard about the term hero's journey, and whether it's Harry Potter, whether it's any Disney movie, Star Wars, they all follow the same arc of a hero's journey. And it was written and popularized in a book by Joseph Campbell called The Hero with a Thousand Faces. I wanted to make it simpler, more digestible, and I'm going to give you the framework in 7 steps on how you can be a hero in your own journey. All great stories start with a decision. I moved to Australia and I wanted to make myself successful in this environment. So before I even moved here, I had written it down on a piece of paper saying I want to be successful one day. And my success meant that I could be of service to my community. I would be financially successful. I would be a role model to other people. And also I would be able to look after my parents. That was my definition of success, and everyone's is quite different. So I wrote it down and I knew that this is the way to go forward. And it all started with a decision. So the next step in the journey is actually spending time with yourself to find who you are. And this is a very critical process. We are so distracted by our phones. We're so distracted by all the emails, the DMs, the messages that we get, but we never spend enough time with ourselves. The best way you can do that is going on walks. You can do that by reading books, trying to understand, question things around you. And also you can pick up a musical instrument, spend time by yourself in that solitude, have that deliberate practice. Or you can do something like meditating. And all these things are great. And they've proven amazing things. Not only they're good for your mental health, but the more time you spend with yourself, the better you'll try to understand yourself. You can also go out and journal. And I would encourage you to really take this time and try to find out who you are. Generally, you won't be able to do this by saying, oh yeah, this is who I am. It will eventually happen when you say, oh, actually, this is something or someone that I'm not, and I don't want this. And you have enough of those, I don't want this, I don't want to be this. That takes you a step closer to, this is who I am. It's a long process, so hang in there. Okay. So you've made a decision and you're on the path to figuring out who it is that you truly are. Now, this is a great progress so far, but hang on, this step is probably one of the most important steps out there, which is that you want to start building momentum by taking consistent action. What this means is whether it's a martial art like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu or whether it's an art project, you want to consistently start working on it one step at a time, one block at a time for a long time. If you ask yourself this question, will I be doing this for 10 years or more moving forward? And if the answer is yes, that's amazing, because then you figured out something where you can consistently start pouring your energy into and start building something big, but one small step at a time. And that is the effect of compounding. When I understood this, it changed my whole perspective. Previously, I used to get very excited about an opportunity and used to go all in for a short time. But now my whole perspective has changed. I look at things on a 5 to 10 year horizon, and if the answer is yes, I break them down into really small chunks, things that I can do today that will give me the results 5 or 10 years later. So hang on, because we've got step 4, which is even cooler. Let's talk about step 4 now. I think this is a very, very cool step because it can accelerate how fast you go from A to B if you find the correct mentor. Yes, that's step number 4, find a mentor. If you find a mentor, that person has already been where you're trying to go. They know what the process feels like, and they can give you all the stuff that you can download in your own mind. So when I met my mentor for the first few years, it was mind-blowing how much stuff that I was taking from him. Every meeting we had, he used to drop a knowledge bomb on me, and I was like, oh my God, how did you even come up with that? It was just unbelievable. And I really tried to implement everything that he said. And that's why I feel like it really accelerated my journey and my progress from going from A to B. And it is one of the best things you can do, is to find that right person that's going to be there by your side, that's going to believe in you, and that's going to be your first believer. That's going to help you take the next step, becoming a hero in your own journey. The next step is really about doing the hard things, going into the unknown. You look at Aladdin in his journey, he went into the cave and came out with the magic carpet. What's your unknown that you have been procrastinating about? You might have a brilliant idea, but you're fearful in taking that next step. And it's in doing those hard things is where the real growth happens. In my case, the unknown was moving into Australia. Another unknown was when I decided to start my own business, because I realized that business was a great way to be successful, or in my own vision, to be the own hero of my story, because it would give me the time freedom and the autonomy that I needed to be creative and be contributing to the society, and also look after my parents. So this is where going into the unknown can be one of the best things that you do. So if you have a block that you're fearful about, trust me, going into the unknown, knowing that you'll come out on the other side because you've got your mentor on your side, you've got your friends and family on your side, having that belief in yourself is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. Challenges will occur when you have taken the step into the unknown. It's a given. Whether it's a project that you're trying to do, things will not go 100% as per you want. You want to find a new job, you might get a few rejections. You're trying to lose weight and you go to the gym, but you might have an injury. These kind of challenges are very common, but you won't be the first person or the last person that has faced these challenges. But then what you become in this moment, how you face them and overcome them, is what defines who you truly become in your hero's journey. So challenges will happen. Make sure you have the wisdom of your mentors around you. You take that into account. You take the love from your friends and family and get through those challenges, because they will come. And when they come, face them boldly. Now you've emerged, you survived, you've come out on the other side. You made a decision initially. You found the right kind of people that will believe in you, that will support you. You went into the unknown, faced the challenges, and now you're out. You've made it into a lifestyle. And now the best part is you get to do it all over again, but in a different way, for a different project. You can literally use this framework anywhere in all the different areas of your life, whether it's learning a new skill. It could be learning a new musical instrument, a new martial art, a new skill like rock climbing, or whatever it is that you want to be doing. Even if it's doing a new project, starting a YouTube channel, you can apply this skill, this framework everywhere. This is how, whenever I'm taking on a new project, I ask myself the question, do I see myself doing this in 10 years? If the answer is yes, I will go forward with it. And then I make a decision. I write it down. I run it through my mentors. I make it into a lifestyle, and I take time to figure out who I am in the process. I go into the unknown. I face challenges, and then I overcome them. If you like this kind of videos, please do like and subscribe. We've got a ton of great content coming up, and your support means the world. So thank you.